You can play like you don't know, but I'm the motherfucking truth. Spitting real game and I'm clutching in the booth. We was both on one, now we fucking in the booth. She look me in my eyes, she say, nigga, you the truth. Bad and rude, body, we don't.
Okay, YouTube, back with another video. This is pretty much an update video. So, as y'all know, got the motor in there. Motor mounts is set. Transmission is set in place. Transmission mount is set in place. What else? I got my transmission lines ran, AN fittings. What else? Fuel system is done. All I gotta do is run my figure out where I'm gonna put my regulator. So my task, what I'm trying to complete now and what's next is my wiring harness. So I think I got all the essential stuff done as far as being able to get this motor started. Like I said, fuel system, I went ahead and got this fitting. It's kind of dirty, but I gotta screw that on there. But I took that 5/16 off, and then I just went to a 6 AN. So that way, once I run that regulator, which I probably throw it over there on that wall, all I gotta do is run my main line wherever it's at. Okay, right here. So I'll just put my end on that, run it to the bottom of my regulator, and run the other one out to the side on that right there. Okay, so what I'm having a problem with now is the power steering pressure line. So I got the one for this car, which I was always able to make it work with the original one, but it's not, I mean, that thing is bent crazy, so it's gonna be kind of hard to get that fitting up in there. So what I might have to do is get some adapter fitting for the AN, because I'm pretty sure I can use the return line, but the pressure line I'm gonna have to go AN fitting. So I gotta figure out what size that is. I think it's a 11/16. So I'll have to run out a 11/16 out the top and make it go to a 6 AN fitting. So that way, yeah, and then I'm gonna have to do the same with this. So I'm gonna have to figure out what that is too. This one might be a 5/8. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this one might be a 5/8. But so I'll have to do probably like a 5/8 male to a 6 male, if that makes sense to people who knows about these AN fittings. But shit, for the most part, man, it was a challenge to get this in there. It was more of a challenge than the Malibu, more of a challenge than the box as well, because of how the frame is that the motor sits on. It's built different. This one got an extra little lip on it. So, and then even with the LS Pen, it was still kind of rough, but I managed to make it work. Got it down in there, sitting down. Another thing that I might have to do, well, that I'm gonna have to do, is the steering shaft. As you can see, I knocked down the header a little bit because it was in the way of the steering shaft, and it's still in the way just a little bit. So probably what I'm gonna have to do is, when I take it to get my exhaust done, I'm gonna take the steering shaft off, and then I'm gonna just have them heated up and then just finesse it down. You know what I'm saying? Just enough to get it out the way, not to, stop no flowage or nothing like that as far as the exhaust go. But man, for the most part, shit. Like I said, we down in there. We got everything done up under the bottom. All I gotta do is get an oil filter, because the threads on that one is bigger than the one on the original one. I thought it was gonna be the same, but it's not the same. So gotta figure out that. So I think I'm gonna just take that adapter off, take it to Walmart, and fit it up, or I can just go back to where I got the pan from and just ask them, you know what I'm saying, what size filter go on there. Bought a brand new radiator. I don't know why I be so particular when it comes to like buying shit, but bought another radiator and set of fans. So this radiator, Buddy said it was brand new. So I mean, why I changed it, I don't know. But that radiator is probably gonna be for sale, or I might just keep it for a backup. I don't know. And the fans wasn't too much of good shape, because once I pulled the motor out, I should have took the whole radiator out. So it kind of broke up the fan a little bit. It's not bad. They still work, but I don't know. I'm gonna figure that out. But yeah, this is pretty much an update, letting y'all know where I'm at on this. No cap, it took me probably, like, I want to say a day to, well, probably not even a day. I'm probably considering it a day, because it was like a few hours. Well, actually, the motor was already in. To actually get it sitting down, well, really only took me about maybe like 4 or 5 hours. If you really want to give or take, just, you know, the minor little issues, it was already sitting down. So probably about maybe like 5 hours, but with complications, probably like maybe 6 to 7 hours. So it wasn't too bad, but I'm assuming it could have been easier, but it is what it is. At least it's sitting down in there. Everything is mounted up. As far as my drive shaft, I thought I was gonna have to rebuild a drive shaft or get one rebuilt, but that one is actually the same size. I can use that. So what I did was order the yoke for a Turbo 400, which is the same teeth as the 4L80. So got with my boy that, shout out to Ryan, my boy that did the shortening the rear end, and he said, man, you can still use that drive shaft. All you should have to do is change the yoke. So I ordered a yoke. The yoke was like $100, and then once it come in, I'll just change the yoke out, and then drive shaft situation to be cool. I'm shooting for this weekend to have this motor started up. That's what, couple days, which ain't really even a couple days. I'm trying to get it started up before the end of Saturday. Let's just put it like that. I already got everything. Bottom hose just came in. That fitting to be here tomorrow. Hopefully I can get this fitting right for the power steering, so that way I won't have no issues, because I don't want to burn out that pump either with fluid not running through it. But yeah, man, we still progressing one day at a time. My clips came. I haven't opened them up. Clips came for the back window. Hopefully they better than the ones that I got on here now. And man, we can roll from there. So I'm just hoping that everything is straight on that. My door locks, they sent me a replacement, so my door locks is in. All my door locks right here. So got that. As y'all know, I threw my Chevelle sign on the back, and then I also, let me see if I can open this up. I also put my electric pop switch on here too. My electric pop switch on this motherfucker too. So yeah, that thing sat in there. It was a pain to get that in there, but I just gotta run power up to that. Got it all grounded out and everything. But another thing, when I was getting this motor in there, you know how the brake line from this side runs across the middle of the motor mounts. Well, the motor mount brace, it runs across the back end, so I had to take that off because the hand was getting caught on it. So I took that off, and hopefully I didn't fuck it up. But I think I'm gonna run another one anyways, just to be on the safe side. But I just gotta run that from the caliper to this side and run a line over to this side to the proportioning valve, which is sitting right down there. And then just plug into that. So that should be cool. But other than that, man, this is a update. Trying to get this thing, hopefully I can get this thing cranked up. Well, wired up tomorrow. Cranked up Saturday. That's what I'm shooting for. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how everything goes. Hopefully everything is on point and I don't have no complications like I did with the box. But yeah, man, stay tuned. There's a lot more footage coming. Stay tuned. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You'll get every video I drop once I drop them, because we got a lot of footage coming. I can't wait till the footage come for getting my wheels on. That's what I'm waiting for. But in the meantime, man, I gotta get this boy running first before I even think about wheels. So there we go. Stay tuned.